No sleeping. Oh, no, no. Come on in, come on in, come on in. All black everything. We back. We back. Y'all appreciate you checking us out. Come on in, tell a friend. All black everything. Think it's a plate. Big dreams, many streams. We back with that Tavistock Institute, chapter 7. You know, sci fiction, sci-fi, science fiction. And we riding through right where we left off. I'm not on the right to this music. Peace to the kings and the queens of Ghana. That Ghana music, that drill music, as they say. We're gonna get it. Like Lee is like you share, subscribe it to, thumbs up, like yes, I can never do it. Right to it, it says the next big hit in the science fiction publishing belonged to a astounding stories edited by John W. Campbell. Campbell was a L. Ron Hubbard. You know the name sound familiar to some. A small-time science fiction writer who would be occultist and the founder of the cult of Scientology. Virtually every successful U.S. science fiction writer was groomed by Campbell, including Isaac Asimov, Theodore Sturgeon, A.E. Van Vogt, the leading scientist, Frank Herbert, as well as British author Arthur C. Clarke, in part due to the forcefulness of Campbell's personality by which he would bend his authors to his own objectives, and in part because he paid more cents per word than anyone else in the business. Campbell's entire stable consisted of authors with a strongly scientific bias, of science fiction and its links to the British establishment. For example, one of them was Robert H. Heleline, Henley, an Annapolis graduate and a skilled psychological warfare operative with close ties to naval intelligence that, along with Air Force intelligence, has very close interfaces with British intelligence services. In 1960, Heinlein was reported, was redeployed in the MK Ultra drug proliferation project in 1961. He came out with Stranger in Strange Land. The theme deals with a Martian boy, Valentine Michael Smith, the son of astronaut orphaned on Mars after the entire crew died. Smith was raised in the culture of the Martian natives, being with full control over their minds and bodies. A second expedition to the planet some 20 years later brings Smith home to Earth, since he is heir to the fortunes of the entire exploration party, which includes several valuable inventions. Smith becomes a political pawn in government struggles. On Earth, he withdraws into a trance-like state of another plane of existence. In other words, into a state of higher consciousness. Whenever he is bothered by society, the book became the Bible for the drug culture that was being organized by Gregory Bateson, Ken Kesey, Ken Kesey, and Timothy Leary. The most famous of the genre writers is Isaac Asimov, a former believer in Locke's doctrine of the fleeting natural resources, a theme he addresses repeatedly in his work, such as the Caves of Steel, for example. Asimov was brought into work with Heinlein at the Naval Experimental Lab during World War II. Asimov's most notable work is the Foundation trilogy, about two small elite groups, one specialized in high technology and the other in psychological warfare, quote, who tuck themselves away on a hidden planet and wait for the expected collapse in the Galactic Empire. The two groups are modeled on Britain's Tavistock Institute and the hidden Aldermaston Labs, from which all scientific research and development on the British Isles is controlled. End quote. One of the few Non-American authors in the Campbell stable was the legendary Arthur C. Clarke, a graduate of King's College Cambridge and a veteran of the Royal Air Force radar program. He was a conscious disciple of H.G. Wells and the science fiction mystic Olaf Stapleton. Clarke's best known work is 2001 A Space Odyssey. The novel's theme of transcendent evolution is attributed to the influence of British author Olaf Stapleton. In it describes how all human progress is due to the intervention from a superior alien race. Clarke is also the author of the best-selling novel Child's End, ending all war, helping to form a world government, and turning the planet into a near utopia from the safety of their spaceships. Decades later, the overlords show themselves judging humanity and deciding to merge the human race into the disembodied cosmic vortex. Ooh, as it goes, it gets deeper as we see. You can check out all these books, all these pamphlets, and these little short stories that these guys have written. Do your own research. Don't take my word for it. We just dropping information dispersed, sharing that's knowledge and information. Tavistock Institute, Chapter 7. Mm-hmm. Science fiction. We're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna come right back. Appreciate your thumbs up like a hit second. Let's go. All black everything. Think it's flight. Yeah. And his dreams, many streams. Let's go.